I'm just trying to thin out my deck of lands at this point. Anything. Anything. Just anything. Just give me anything. Anything, please. Hello, my fair citizens. Strider, the mayor of Sodium City here, back with another deck. This time it's going to revolve around Rise and Shine. Now, I know most of you, if any of you, even know what that card does, so let's get right into it. Rise and Shine overloads for 6 mana. When you cast it for 6, you get to turn all of your non-creature artifacts into 0/0 artifacts with 4+1/+1 counters on each of them. Then you really just swing in, kill the opponent. But the problem is you need that many artifacts in order to kill them, so that's why we are using Smothering Tithe with cards like Emergency Powers and Memory. Smothering Tithe forces the opponent to pay 2 colorless mana every single time they draw a card, or you get to make a treasure artifact token. But we're also using Emergency Powers and Memory, which is exactly what we need to help out with that. So what those cards do is it takes each player's hand, graveyard, library, shuffles them, and then each player draws 7 cards. This is awesome because they're drawing 7 cards, which means Smothering Tithe is going to activate 7 different times. If they're already tapped out or whatever, then you make 7 treasure tokens. Then the next turn happens, you can cast Rise and Shine for 6, and then you're swinging in for 7 4/4s, which is pretty good, I'd say. There isn't a whole lot special about this deck. I did add Geistchanneler and Discover the Formula because I thought it would help this deck a ton because all the spells are super expensive, but it actually didn't really seem to help that much, so I was kind of sad about that. I did find a little hidden synergy, though, that I don't actually think I've seen anyone use yet, and that was Geistchanneler and Time Wipe. So whenever Geistchanneler enters the battlefield, you get to choose an instant or sorcery in your hand with the mana value 3 or greater. That spell perpetually gains, this costs 2 less to cast, which is actually very, 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 very good. So then what you do is you cast Time Wipe, which is a 5 mana, return a creature you control to its owner's hand, and then destroy all creatures. What this does, this obviously allows you to play Geistchanneler again and make something else super cheap. But again, Geistchanneler on turn 2, it's a 1/3 blocker, and then you can also just make your Time Wipe 2 cheaper, making it a 4 mana board wipe instead of a 5, or sorry, making it a 3 mana board wipe instead of 5. So you can also just do that the next turn. So Geistchanneler on 2, Time Wipe on 3, and then Geistchanneler again on 4, and then do whatever else that you need to do. It is very powerful, and I really want to use it in some other decks going forward. I just don't exactly know what I can abuse it with yet. This deck is something special, though. I will definitely say that I dare you to play it, but if you do end up playing it for whatever reason, it's going to set you back 49 rares and 4 mythics. If you want the current deck list, then you'll have to click on that card that pops out at the top right-hand corner of this video. It'll send you over to the Aether Hub page. If you want the text-based version, that'll be in the description below, as well as another link to the Aether Hub page. Stay salty and enjoy the games. Yeah, I should not be missing that many land drops. That was just fucking ridiculous. But also me not seeing playing Memory there like forever ago was a huge misplay. I forget that it doesn't show the discount on Memory. That's really kind of fucking annoying. I'm held by the crutches that are MTG Arena. I'm way too reliant on it. Okay. Does this actually do anything? No. Did I kill one of these? I feel like I am about to be in a lot of trouble. Like, they can cast Professor Onyx next turn. Or that. Or that. Okay. All right, so I'm hovering over Field of Ruin to kill one of these. Okay. Works for me. Give me more treasures. I will also take treasures. Alright, I'll take one. I will take one. Who got you baited? I don't know. They had kind of an answer, so I don't know if it mattered. But
you got you baited. You got you baited.
Fuck! Fucking Steve, dude!
Fucking Steve!
No!
God! Unholy fucker of mothers, really?
Oh, they got rid of Settle. Okay. Works for me. Yep. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yep. That will make a lot of creatures. Not a lot of creatures. They will be creatures. Next turn. I don't really need that. Okay. Will they do it?
Fuck knows.
Mm-hmm. No. I still have enough, I think. You gonna pay for those? They are. Nope. Five, 6. All right. Got him. Xaxes. See, now I'm worried, and I'm just gonna cut the recording after literally every single game. See if that works. Better not fucking crash again. I'm like watching it like a hawk now. Do we keep this? Do we keep this? It's risky. I think it's bad. I hate that Chandra. It's so good. I can take this up to 2. All right, so we can treasure map or hold up commit. We're not dead if I hold up commit. We're not dead. We could hurt. Rude. All right, so we are hurting. That sucked.
Say hi to my fiery friends.
Fucking hate that Chandra. Hate it. So good. So good.
I brought company.
Hell no. Hell no. I really hope I didn't just give it to him.
They're so cute.
You could not live with your own failure.
Just gave them the win. There's nothing we could do, though. Nothing we could do. Wrath? Nah. We really just need to delay things like one turn. But we still need to be able to do stuff. We need to cast things on turn 3, 4, and 5 that aren't Wraths. We need to save those for... or we need to do those early game. Been lurking, found out you need an adult today. You'll have a good one, and we'll see. All right, next is take it easy. Peace out. You got 2 HG. All right, man. Take it easy. Thanks again for the raid. I appreciate it. Hope you had fun. Like, it was brutal. This is fine. We could come back from this. I don't really care. We don't really have a whole lot to beat control decks, though. Especially if they counter our Smothering Tithe. Because they're not going to cast anything here. Because we don't have any counter spells, but they think we do. You gonna pay for that? Or you gonna pay for that? You gonna pay for that? You are gonna pay for that. So they must have a saw coming in their hand. No. They just don't care. Let's see. Let's do that. This is good. We are probably okay-ish. You gonna pay for that? You tried to ladder today and it was a painful experience? Yeah, so far it's pretty painful. Aha! I will take a life. Teferi, oh my god, what a surprise. You think they have a sock coming? So probably counter this, right? No. Beat Tire Girl 1 year and of the Neve.
For 12 months. Anniversary.
Happy anniversary indeed. 1 fucking year. Let's go. Got some longers today. Any longers? Extenders in chat? Any extenders? Tap out. But don't Cleansing Nova. Please don't Cleansing Nova. Please don't Planar Cleansing. Please don't do things I don't want you to do. I honestly might emergency powers at the end of their turn. Not gonna lie. Probably do. It is V-Tire Girl. It is. Got it. What's up, Muddy Udders? How you doing? The thing is, we threw in Authority of the Console and took out a lot of our scry power. I'm a tad bit worried, but who knows? Well, that's fucking shitty. I hate control decks. I need to find a commit.
Keep up the pace.
You think they have another one? That was fucking brutal. The longer you wait, the more likely it is. It's still their turn. It's not like I can cast this on their turn and attack. I can't. What do you want me to do? I can't do anything about that.
Let me know if you're up for round.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it didn't seem like they had a counterspell. But that was only for 2 mana. They could have an absorb. They could have an absorb still. But it was our best chance. Settle the Wreckage? So 5, 6, 7. 8 just in case. I'm assuming they have Settle. I'm playing around Settle. Yeah. This is a big counter to us. They have all the things that we can't deal with. It's not really a debate when I was playing around it. So 7 should hit. Yeah, but if they had life gain, they could have just gained life. Attack didn't represent lethal anyway. I attacked with 8. Oh yeah, it would have only been 24, you're right. I didn't do math right. Well, they're fucking obliterating us.
Slow this down. Let's skip to the good part.
Let's see. All right, well. I don't even have any more basics. nice. Yeah.
Hold that.
I mean, answers for the blast zones, the smothering tithes, 4 emergency powers, attacking and everything in one turn. I mean, they have all of the things. They had all of the things. Can we get something out of this? Actually, I have no idea. All right, we got something. All right, this is fine. Chance of this resolving? Relatively high, because I don't care about it. Or they have another one? What about the 2-side Boros thing? Silence effect? Doesn't really stop aggro. How does it stop aggro? Wait, how does it stop aggro? They won't do shit turn 2? I mean, just turn 2. Okay, so if we have a main deck one and it gets countered, then we have the one in sideboard. If the main deck one gets countered and the sideboard one gets countered, then we're probably going to lose anyway. No, there's no token doublers. But also, Revel in Silence is the worst alternate win con. If anything, I would put in a much better card in sideboard. Like Marionette Master, which I can't get with Fae, but I can get with something else. That would work just as nicely. Don't Thoughtseize me, bro! Don't do it! Let me have it. Alright, and don't have a libation. Okay. They didn't have a libation. You want to pay for that? Another procession with double treasures. I am well aware. I mean, we can make this into a 100-card deck so that it never works. Yeah, I mean, you keep suggesting adding cards over and over and over again. If you're gonna have any type of criticism, tell me what to take out. Notice how the stuff that somebody recommended the changes for, and I actually did, they were like, hey, do this, like take out this card and add in this card. And that we actually did it? Imagine that. Feels like Feed the Storm? It could be. No. Okay. All right, easy. Yeah, that's what sucks about not having all the stuff we really want in main. Time wipe, that works. Okay. Rude. It's nice how I drew like a bajillion. Yeah. No, I'm down to 2 now. I had 3. Do you not have the deck list? Is my add-on not working? It looks like it's working. Oh, you're on phone. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense. Fucking, you freaked me out there for a second. Blah. Okay, so we can draw 6 with this. Give them quite a few targets. Yep. I assume they get the emergency powers. It's the only thing that makes sense. It would have been really cool to get my one Heliod's intervention that I have. It would have been pretty cool. I don't like that. Stop it. I don't want to draw anymore. No more lands, please. No more lands, please. Well, I got mana screwed against aggro 3 games in a row. And now I'm just getting flooded every game. It's like, oh. Cool. I have a grip of lands. Oh, shit. Okay, well, Hopefully they just use their entire turn to mascot expedition. And hopefully I draw anything that's not a land. Would be ideal. Do I even have any more basics? Do have another one. All right. This hand is perfect. Wait, why didn't you wait until you got a land? Wait, why would you? You could have drawn a card though. Whatever. I'm just trying to thin out my deck of lands at this point. Anything. Anything. Just anything. Just give me anything. Anything, please. What's their deck trying to do? Trying to kill us? I think. Pretty sure. And they know that we have all lands. They don't give a fuck. They're like, alright, well, go for it. Good card. Finally. It took a while, but we got it. You gonna pay for those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Welcome to Witherbloom College, class.
All right. Yeah, that's what they're doing. That is what they're doing.
Rowdy for my tastes. I have impeccable study habits.
All right, so Discover the Formula is pretty nice here. Okay, no Thoughtseize. That's great. Kind of sad we didn't get any board wipes out of that, though. Because we have a lot of board wipes. All right, we got a board wipe. Board wipe achieved. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3. So. Yes. Clear first? Nah. We shouldn't need to. Not with how many cards that we have. With how many cards that we have and how cheap like everything is, we're fine. Uh-huh. This works. All right, let's make sure all their creatures come into play tapped. What's 15 times 4? Is that enough? Is that enough? Is 15 times 4 enough? $60? So 60 is more than 29, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Boo! I will take a life. All right, what are we doing? Melon. We do melon and cherry. That's what we're doing. Oh no, they gain life. Shut, they gain life. I haven't eaten anything yet. Hold on. Not yet, not yet. We have to win first. Or I would like to attack. I attack. I do not attack. So at the end of the day, this deck ended up going 9-9. We had quite a few problems against aggro. We went about 50% against them, but did very poorly against control decks. The problem with being bad against aggro decks in Best of 1 Historic is that they make up about 70% of the games. So if you only end up winning about 50% of those games, you're not really going to have a good time. One of the losses that we did get was against a really weird Abzan deck that had Garruk as the top end, as well as a weird... It was running Heliod just to give the Garruk tokens lifelink, as well as just a Beanstalk Giant with extra top end, but then running as many man lands as possible. So it was running like everything. It was very strange, but we did get absolutely destroyed by it. There was also a Golgari mid-range deck, but it was utilizing Branching Evolution, which I thought was really cool. So Scavenging Ooze and Branching Evolution is very, very powerful, especially if you're going up against other aggro decks. So I have a feeling that this deck does really, really good on ladder if you just end up filling it out a bit more. One of the other decks, again, we're really, really bad against control decks. So Azorius control, we're just going to have problems with. That's just the boring basic, oh, I play Teferi, nobody cares. As far as the red decks go, I mean, it was Goblin deck, Burn deck, and this one was, I guess, a little bit more interesting. It was a closer to a Chandra Tribal type of deck. But... regardless, all pretty rough matchups for us. Everything else, it was relatively easy to deal with, but it's a very fun deck regardless. And as for the last video's comment question of the day, I asked you, what's your favorite tax card? Here are your answers. Thank you all so much for watching. If you made it to this point, it means you either really enjoyed the video or you fell asleep and I'm waking you up now. Either way, thank you for all the support. I really do appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, come out with videos 7 days a week.